A bill in the Kentucky Senate would ban the promotion of diversity programs in public schools. WDRB's Crystal Goodner explains those against it and why the sponsor sees the program as hiding problems, especially in JCPS.
The head of the Louisville Urban League, Lyndon Pryor, says the JCPS is the most diverse district in Kentucky, and a bill now pending in Frankfort could stop further progress.
It is silly season again here in Kentucky. It is the annual gathering of the General Assembly where members of our esteemed legislative body seem to compete to figure out who can do the most harm and embarrass the state the most.
Senate Bill 93 would ban spending or the promotion of diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts in Kentucky public schools. Senator Stephen Meredith of Litchfield is the sponsor.
The DEI initiative, nothing more than a red herring to divert attention away from the failed policies of the Jefferson County school system for decades. And it's easy to point your finger at these kind of activities when the core problem is we're just not teaching our students the basics of education.
Diversity, equity, inclusion are not buzzwords or meaningless catchphrases. They are the building blocks of a prosperous and thriving community.
JCPS Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio says that this bill is a real threat, especially to black students in high-poverty schools.
I want to be clear what is threatened from much of this legislation. All of our equity work, all of our funding around our high-poverty schools where we have the majority of our black students in our high-poverty schools.
The bill now sits in the Education Committee. Reporting in West Louisville with photojournalist Jonathan McImber, Crystal Goodner, WDRB News.